Hey everybody, welcome back to the LoFi Podcast. You're listening to the best podcast on the internet because it's got Rick. And it's got anime teacher Caleb. Yeah! Anime teacher. Let me see some Naruto ninjutsu anime teacher. Go! Naruto-run!
I was expecting like hand gestures, but yeah.
I was too, just right? Just like
right. I'll take the run.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that run. That was pretty good. That still translates. How the hell you guys been, man?
All right.
Yeah, been good. Everyone's surviving.
Yeah.
Everyone's still alive.
Yeah.
No one, no one's sick yet. That's good.
Nope.
I feel like it's been a while. All right, we always say that every podcast. But this time it's been extra long. Yeah. It's been extra long for me especially. I'm in a new spot. It took some time to set up, so channel was a little dormant for that. Sorry, everybody. I had to put my stuff back
Frank's
together.
Fault.
It's my
Frank's
fault. You can see them right. All this right here. All that. Still happening. So what else is new with you guys, man? Caleb, how's teaching in Corona time for you? Is that easier? Is it harder?
No teaching yet.
No?
It hasn't started yet, so yeah.
Whoa.
So,
you just have like extended vacay over there.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's where our tax dollars go.
Right here.
That's amazing. I guess school started for my kid and stuff, so the digital online learning stuff with that has been not as hard as I thought it was going to be. It's been okay. Some of it is like synchronous where they have to be there talking to the teacher, and like the other half of the day it's like non-synchronous, so it's just do some work. And I thought that was a good balance of not keeping a child on the computer for 8 hours a day or whatever,
Yeah.
How's that been for you, Rick?
Yeah, it's been good also. I mean, they're used to. Oh, my kids are used to the extended screen time that they have and stuff.
Yeah.
So this, they don't really have too much screen time on the like they're getting out of school earlier than normal. I'm seeing, because they have like their lunch period, but their like lunch period is now like 2 hours or something. So a lot more extended.
Awesome. Wow.
Yeah. So they'll have like a 2 hour break, where they get to just, and then they go back, and then it's like nothing, man. It's been real easy for us. It's been awesome.
Oh, that's good. That's good, man. Glad to hear.
Yeah.
Anything else new with you, Caleb? I haven't heard from you in a while, man. You're just over there teaching animes.
Just teaching the animes. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, nothing new, really. I mean, same old.
Cool.
Are we? Is this where we're breaking into? What are we doing?
We break into headlines first. Headlines. Beep, 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 beep. What's going on, Caleb? I've been under a rock a little bit. Well, you know what? It's probably better to say under boxes, right?
Yeah.
What's been happening? Well, what is that part of?
Healing crystal lights up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Please tell me there's like a mosquito in there and it's like amber. That would be so cool.
That would be cool. But no.
Right? They should do that. Don't steal my idea. It's my idea. I'm patenting it. What's going on, Caleb? What we got in the world today? Or these last couple of weeks, maybe. Who knows?
Last couple of weeks, because you've been under a rock, as you say. The DC Fandome a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah, and, the Fandome.
Yes, very familiar with it.
They released a bunch of stuff, a bunch of trailers and announcements and stuff.
Yeah, a bunch of trailers and stuff.
Yeah, the first thing we'll talk about is the Gotham Knights trailer and gameplay footage.
The Gotham Knights video game.
Yes,
That
Made
was-
by Warner Brothers Studios.
Yes. Yes.
Not-
Warner Bros.
this
Studios
is-
and Montreal.
This is not Rocksteady. Looks
No.
like it's a 2-player co-op, third-person action adventure a la Arkham
2 or
Asylum. 2.
2.
Yeah, there's 4 characters.
There's 4
but yeah, it's
playable
at least
characters from the
2.
looks of it. Yeah, but you
Yeah.
play 2-player co-op.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they say split screen?
I don't know. I doubt it though. I don't know.
I doubt it too, but I'm just curious.
I mean, that game's going to be running on next gen systems. It looks amazing. It looks beautiful. Like, what I loved about that game, especially, is their use of color and just different kind of looking environments and stuff. The demo, is happening in like Mr. Freeze's kind of area and stuff, and just like the colors, the ice that from when Batgirl was walking through that area. I don't know, like, it's just such a beautiful looking game, man. I'm really, really psyched for that. It looks really good. The fact that you can even team up, I think, is pretty cool.
Yeah, like I feel like it's gonna, if it does well, I mean, we could see more of these like co-op beat 'em ups.
Yeah.
Like open world beat 'em ups. That sounds fucking fun, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, the fighting looked okay to me. I feel like this game could either be like a Arkham Origins or Arkham City. Like, I think for me, I can't tell which it's gonna be yet. I feel like it has potential to be really good, or it could be. I feel like there's also a chance it could be kind of like, it's okay.
Yeah, I guess you.
I don't know why I'm sensing that kind of vibe, especially the fighting. I'm just like,
What do y'all think of the story plot?
The Batman being dead
that's
stuff.
cool.
Yeah.
I don't think he's actually gonna be dead. Of course, I don't know. I think maybe like 11th hour, he's alive. They find out why he had to maybe conceal his death or something. The villains are, what was it? The owl people. What are they called? The Court of Owls. That's right.
Yeah.
I've never seen or read anything from them, so that's going to be all new to me because I'm not big in the DC stuff. But I mean, it looked pretty cool. I don't know anything about Court of Owls.
I read the first trade paperback of Court of Owls.
Yeah.
And basically, like, this secret society within Gotham that he didn't know about till like recently, right? He just finds out about it, and they're like super well trained and whatnot, and like it was super because he goes to their place and finds them, and it was like super hard to get out for him. Like they're really crazy. But yeah, they're like the secret society within Gotham that he never knew about this whole time.
Yeah.
But I never read much past that. So, but a lot of people really liked it. Really liked the story arc.
Is there like a central figure to them? Like, is there an owl guy with owl henchmen?
I think it's
isn't
I think they're a collective. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong.
It's not the Night Owl.
Well, because you got Penguin and he's got his henchmen. Same with Joker and Freeze and everybody, right?
I think they're a collective.
That's what I was thinking. In the trailer, it just shows a collective, but not necessarily a central figure. But yeah, that trailer looked really, really cool, man. I was thoroughly impressed. I think the dialogue was the voice acting, I mean to say, is really, really good. Cinematic wise, also, like the little scenes leading up or even in between action looked awesome. So I'm kind of psyched for that one. I was fairly impressed.
Yeah, looks kind of cool. The next one we want to talk about is, I'm gonna go straight to the next video game, which is the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and it's just a trailer, no gameplay.
Did you get to see that, Rick?
I did. I hate when they don't show gameplay.
Yeah.
But just judging off of that, I was like, I'll probably pass on this.
Interesting. I thought the character stuff was kind of cool. The shark dude looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, I don't read a lot of DC, so I don't know much about them or whatever. But the kind of evil take on Superman or whatever, I think from what I read, he was being essentially mind controlled by, what was his name?
Brainiac?
Caleb, what was his name? Brainiac. No, was it Brainiac?
Yeah, because you see his ship in the beginning of the trailer. It's
okay,
the Brainiac ship. So yeah, that's why it's probably him controlling Justice League or whatever.
I mean, I thought that was kind of a cool take on it, of like you're playing the role of these either bad guys or just this rogue kind of squad, and I mean, you have to try to kill like, how the hell are you gonna kill Superman, you know, or whoever else? It's okay, you know what?
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
That's how you do it.
You're right. Never mind. Game over in the end. Just written by Rick.
Fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm. Fucking.
But I think the characterization of the characters was pretty good. I mean, there were different takes. It sounded like that was Tara Reid doing Harley again,
I believe it,
right?
Right.
It totally sounded like her. I was like, oh, that's got to be her. That looked pretty cool too. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna hold full judgment until I see gameplay or what it's like. But I liked the use of like color and wackiness. Like, it also didn't look like Gotham either, so that was a good change of pace, I guess. Not everything's just dark, tall,
I think it might
black,
be like in Metropolis and other areas too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I have a little bit more confidence because it is Rocksteady that's doing it.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I'm like already like, even though I haven't seen
Good.
gameplay, I'm like, okay, I can be a little confident knowing they're behind it.
It's good pedigree.
Being a little bit of a Suicide Squad fan, I kind of hate that they're going after the Justice League, because from what I know of them, like, they don't do that sort of thing, and I feel like they've built them up to do that several times. Like with the original movie that came out a couple of years ago, remember at the beginning of the movie they're like, oh, what if Superman wants to kill the president? Who's going to stop him? It's like,
yeah,
not the Suicide Squad, because that's not what they ever were meant to do. They were never meant to kill superheroes. All they were meant to do was do like super dirty work for the government and literally suicide missions, obviously.
Yeah.
And if they die, they die. If they don't, oh well. Like, that's what they're all about. It's just doing these crazy missions for the government, these dirty missions, and that's what they were supposed to do. So I kind of hate that this is like the second time that they're like trying to get the Suicide Squad to like kill superheroes. I'm like, that's not what they're about. Like, I don't understand why. And also, I don't know about you guys, I'm kind of sick of evil Superman. This is like the third or fourth time we've had an evil Superman. I mean, because you had BVS, kind of evil, sort of, whatever.
Or even before that Man of Steel one, right? Like him. Well, he wasn't evil, but he was doing.
Good. He was good.
No, he's doing some bad stuff, but he like ripped someone's neck off, sort of.
Oh yeah,
he snapped off head.
But I feel like that's where the turn happened, right? It was like, Superman can do some shit.
And then the Injustice games, evil Superman there again.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah,
and so then we have another evil Superman in this game. I'm like, are we ever going to get a nice Superman? Like, is that never going to happen again?
Have they given us the Russian Superman? The Red Sun?
I mean, they came out with an animated movie recently.
Oh. But like, not game-wise or like movie-wise, right?
No. Nope. But yeah, so we just get a bunch of evil Superman. Even in Justice League, when he wakes up from the dead, he's evil again. You're like, okay. Evil Superman everywhere. Like,
yeah, I mean,
I'm kind of sick of it.
I think everyone's trying to like turn it on its head and do something different. Like, I don't know.
I mean, they put Wolverine in that spot for a bit, right? Where it's like, oh, they wanna show someone pretty fucking. Show that this new person can do some shit, and they would just like have them fuck Wolverine up somehow, and then Wolverine just regenerates, comes back, and then shit happens and it's all good. But like, yeah, it's like setting that like bar of, oh, he can beat this guy's, and this guy's already known for his past feats that he like kind of springboards him into this, super area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get you.
Making sense?
Yeah. All I'm saying is I would like a nice Superman to come by sometime soon.
We could use a good guy Superman right about now, Caleb.
Yeah, dude, for real.
I'm surprised you didn't lead with the big one from Fandome.
Well, I'm leading up. I'm leading
Okay.
up.
Okay.
Starting small, getting larger.
Okay.
Right?
He's
All right.
building, bro.
All right.
He's building.
KK.
Yeah, technically, if I wanted to start with the smallest, I would have started with this next one, which is Wonder Woman 84.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did see that trailer.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
What'd you guys think?
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked alright.
I'll watch it.
Yeah,
It doesn't get me more excited.
Yeah, same. I feel like it's gonna be a movie with stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
There's like something that I don't know why they can never get the physics right in that thing, man. Like, I don't know. There's that one scene where she like throws her whip and like just flies straight forward for like
Spider-Man
a mile. And I'm like, why do they do this? Like, why?
Well, she's like
That was
Thor
a little
now.
weird.
Thor with Mjolnir just whips it forward.
The trailer looked okay. The song choice I think was pretty good again. Other than that, yeah, I mean, looked okay. I'll probably still check it out.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna have to, right?
If COVID's not going on, I'll go see it. If it's still going on, I won't go see it.
Yeah.
What if it goes straight to Disney Plus? Or not Disney Plus, but you know what I mean. Like
HBO
whatever.
Max.
Yeah.
HBO Max in this
Whatever
case.
it would
I
be.
don't. I mean,
Would
I
you
wouldn't
pay that
think so.
premium? Would you pay that Mulan premium?
No. I was tempted, but the reviews came out for it, and everyone's saying no, it's not that good. So I
For
was like,
Wonder
nope.
Woman?
No, for Mulan.
No, but we're saying
okay.
like, would you pay that service for this Wonder Woman?
What's premium? $20?
30
How much was Bill and Ted?
I think it's probably $20.
It's around there, right? 20 something, I think.
But I think because Mulan's like a big blockbuster movie, that's why they charge $30. I'm sure. I doubt
Damn, it was
Wonder Woman
30
would
for
do it.
Mulan.
Yeah.
Damn. No, I'll wait on that one.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah.
I mean, in theaters, my tickets were $6.99. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I can wait.
Their idea is that, with the movie ticket plus popcorn and all that stuff, you're gonna spend more than $30 anyways. It's like, well,
Yeah.
maybe.
I get it. I mean, they got to make their money somehow, right? But
Yeah.
whatevs.
Next.
I was like, okay. Yes. So the next, I'm gonna go with the non-trailers, which is the Flash movie is coming. We always knew that. The only other exciting thing is that it's official. Michael Keaton's gonna be there. Ben Affleck is back as Batman, so that's official now. Because before he wasn't, he was gone.
I'm more excited about Keaton's return.
Yeah.
This is a complaint I've had recently, and I hate that they told us this. I wish I had just seen it in a trailer. That'd have been so cool.
Instead of just putting it out there.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna be like looking for it, like, oh yeah, like they're gonna reveal it in the trailer, like, oh, there's Michael Keaton. Like, I know, you told me already a year ago.
That
He
sucks.
played Thomas Wayne.
Oh, he's playing himself.
Yeah, he's playing himself from Batman '89.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean it's cool, but
I think that's why I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see. It's Flashpoint type movie, so we'll see. I mean, I'm not that one I'm not looking forward to too much yet until I see more footage. The Black Adam one, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he came out talking about it.
Yeah, he leaked it right on his Twitter or something. The trailer, like he was the one who released the trailer.
Well, no, because it was
I
like
don't
a little panel discussion, and he had little like cartoon drawings of like kind of like what the plot would be about, more or less.
Yeah, I saw that.
And so yeah, he's gonna have I forgot the guy who grows tall. I forget his name. But the big characters I thought that was kind of cool is that he's going to have Dr. Fate in it and Hawkman. Those two characters I thought was going to be really cool that he's going to have in it. So,
can I ask you something about that trailer?
Yeah.
Because the trailer is this kind of like animated drawings and stuff. I mean, but the actual movie's not going to be that, right?
Well,
this is where I got confused. So I was like, yeah, like, is it going to be an animated movie? Like, is that what?
I was like, is this origin story kind of like 2D? Like, it looked like one of those like slow graphic novel, like, you know, where they're going through those. It's like, why are they doing it this way?
No, it's because it's in super pre-production. Like, they haven't even started any kind of anything, so it's like still way pre-production.
Damn. So why are they hyping?
They're just letting you know it's coming out.
Because it's Fandome.
It's
DC Fandome.
You knew that. They said they were gonna make it.
Yeah, no, I thought that was a weird choice. I was like, why even show this? I don't know. It's weird.
Fandome. The other big thing I thought was really cool was the James Gunn Suicide Squad movie that's coming out. First, he revealed the huge roster of a big cast of people. Then he had the little like behind the scenes trailer of what production. And I thought it looked really cool. Looked really, really cool. That's the Suicide Squad that I know, where they just go somewhere in Guatemala or Mexico and they go try to take out some crazy president. That's all of that. That's what they are about. They do these, bad missions or whatever. But yeah, what do y'all think of that?
Well, I didn't see it, but
Wow.
But I think James Gunn, I'm behind anything he does, and I'm excited.
I think at first I was like, what? Like, is this a joke? Like, all these fucking names? Like, dude, there's a lot. I was like, damn.
Huge cast.
Yeah, huge fucking cast.
It's a lot of super deep cuts.
I mean, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, and especially the production video looks really cool. It looks like a really big action movie. It looks really cool. I'm really,
cool, man.
Excited.
I gotta check that out. I haven't seen it yet.
King Shark is in that one too, so they're gonna have a live action King Shark, so that's gonna be fun.
That's the one from the game.
Yeah, it's just a giant
from the
shark,
comic.
Man. From the comic, yeah.
Technically from the comics, yes. Okay.
From that new game that's coming out.
That new video games your kids playing.
Cool. I'll check. I'll be sure and check that out after this.
You should.
I will, Caleb. We're getting up close and personal now.
It's because I'm about to black out again. You mind if I black out on the screen again?
Hey, you can black out for a second, Caleb.
So the next thing we're going to talk about is the Zack Snyder Justice League teaser.
Oh yeah, where he's like, I did see that. Where he's kind of like, he's just Hallelujah's playing, and he's just making a parody of his own movies already again. Like,
Yep.
I was like, oh, you're doing this thing again. Let me ask you something, because I'm not totally informed on that. So the idea of the Snyder Cut is, I mean, are they also filming more and putting it in there, or was this all just was not put in there at all? Is this a little bit of both?
Yes, to both those questions. So yes, he had filmed a bunch of stuff already.
Yeah.
So there's footage I saw in that trailer that I had seen that was like leaked from other things.
Yeah.
So like I think half of it is filmed. Well, I think actually most of it's already stuff he already filmed because they can't film anything right now. But he has more things to film and to do CGI with. Yeah. So whatever we saw was actually stuff he already filmed, and now he just needs to go and film some more scenes and add the CGI-ness to it. And it's gonna be, so the other thing is, it's gonna be a 4-episode. It's gonna be 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours,
split
right?
It up.
But it's all one movie.
Excited.
4 hours.
They tried so hard. They tried so hard to just bring life back into that fucking shit movie. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it to be. I want it to be better than the Justice League we got. Not that it will be. I'm not thinking it's gonna be the best movie ever, but I want it to be better than Justice League we got because I hated that Justice League. Hated it.
Yeah, it was terrible. I didn't even feel compelled to watch it.
Wow.
Also on my back catalog. I'll get around to it eventually.
Yeah.
It's so there's so many weird decisions in that movie. I'm like,
Pretty sure. I mean, yeah, I know like one of the things are like, oh, we're taking out the red sky or we're fixing it, right? Like all that kind of color correction and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know that's gonna save this movie, but that'll at least make me feel a little bit better about the stupid shit they're doing in that movie. A little bit.
well, yeah, and like, well, even the beginning scene of Justice League is already. I just hate it because Batman finds a parademon, right? And he makes this noise to like, it's literally like he makes a noise and like this parademon's like, oh, I'm disoriented, and somehow I forget he kills him. And when he kills the parademon, it leaves like a dumb map of like what the bad guy's about to do. He's like, oh, there's gonna be 3 so like, you're telling me every time a parademon dies, they're gonna leave a map of the mother boxes every time one dies? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's like if someone killed Ivan Ooze's little goons and it leave a little egg shape every time.
Ivan Ooze just friggin' him back. I love it. Yeah, that's stupid.
From the beginning, I have problems with that movie.
Yeah, that movie. It has a lot of problems. I don't know if those fixes are enough to bring me back.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to, even if it fixed it. I don't know. I don't know if I want any more of that shit. It left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, Caleb, you watch it and then you tell us.
Yeah. You let us know if it's worthy.
I will.
Okay.
I will let you know
Deal.
if it's worthy.
All right, deal.
And the last trailer we got, which was the biggest one, was the Batman.
The Batman.
The Batman trailer.
They can't just say Batman. 25%.
25% of the movie was only filmed. So that's, I mean, it's really cool they showed us something, you know.
Wow.
Did they stop production on that then because of everything?
Because of COVID, yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of story, I guess it's related. I wasn't gonna make a whole story out of it, but since we're talking about it, Robert Pattinson just got COVID, so they just stopped production again.
I saw that.
No.
Yeah. So they started production like 3 days ago, and they stopped it again because he got COVID.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I on a similar note, since we're talking about DC people getting COVID, The Rock and his whole family got COVID also. I read.
Yeah.
So that's crazy because he's got like kids and stuff, and they said his whole family got. So that's got to be rough for all of them right now.
They're all dead.
Oh my god! Oh, they'll survive. He's Black Adam. He's got this.
I believe.
He's got this.
I'll buy that.
He's got the iron lungs. He's got it. He's good.
But yes, so the Batman. Rick, what did you think of the Batman trailer so far?
I liked it surprisingly. Because I didn't know what to expect, and then, dude, I like the direction that it's headed in. It's in that era, you know.
Yeah.
It looked really nice. I liked it. I can't think of a particular scene right now, but yeah.
What about when he's beating the shit out of that thug?
That was pretty cool. Yes.
My vengeance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool.
I like that it's going to be a little bit more, that seems a little more grittier to me.
I thought the song choice was pretty cool as well. Got a little Nirvana playing there and stuff. I like it, man. You saw a little bit of Catwoman in there, a little bit of Penguin. Do they show Riddler at all, or is that?
Do they?
That's assumed to be the guy at the beginning. We assume is Riddler.
Okay.
I'm excited for fucking Riddler, man, because Riddler was always one of my favorite Batman villains.
I think they could do stuff. They could do stuff with his riddles that are much more interesting than just what what Batman Forever did.
Deep, meaningful riddles, man. Give me some good fucking shit.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like they're kind of going like the Zodiac route of a Riddler, so like that's what it seems like. The kind of like the really cool.
Dude, yeah, I want
line.
A detective fucking movie with Batman, and I think
he
that's
said
what
it
it
again.
like.
Yeah, the director said it again. He's like, "Yes, this is going to be a detective movie." So
Yes.
it came from his mouth again. So that's what I'm expecting.
That's it.
Cool.
Yeah, man. That's what it looked like, and I feel like that's kind of what Batman starts as, right? I mean, Batman was always the greatest detective, and we see all this him doing all this other shit, but like some of the best Batman stories and stuff was how he got, how he understood it, or from A to B kind of. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I just wish that when he beat that thug up, like afterwards, he said "F Robin."
Yeah, that would have made my day.
That would have been
good. He's like, fuck Robin.
Yeah, man, I enjoyed it. I was definitely much more intrigued. I owe Robert Pattinson an apology for thinking he couldn't do it, but it looks good, man. I like it. I like where it's going.
Yeah, Frank was a very, very outspoken Robert Pattinson hater.
I already said I liked him in The King, and I said, you know what? After watching that, I was like, I think he can. We had that conversation already, Rick.
Yeah. So you saw his greatness, and then you were like, let me sit on this now.
No, it was just, and that's because it was almost not necessarily throwaway, but it doesn't even he's not even the main thing. And I was like, oh man, this is like a funny, good character. I like this. So it makes me want to see The Lighthouse, and I know you all were saying it was good, so definitely want to check that out.
The lobster.
It's a fun, weird movie. That's for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of news. I liked all the game stuff they were showing. The trailer for the Batman was pretty good, man. But I know that was far away from now. Caleb, what else do you have that's a little more recent?
So a little bit more recent, we're going to jump into some sad news real quick.
Oh God, I know what you're going to talk about.
We lost Chadwick Boseman, our Black Panther.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
So let's talk about the future of Black Panther in the MCU then. Do you think someone's going to take up the mantle? Do you think they create some story to make someone else the Black Panther, or do you think they scrap them and then just add something else?
I mean, people have already said this, but I thought this already as well, which is they might Shuri, his sister, they might like make her the Black Panther, and I'm cool with that if they do that. I mean, because then you don't have to change it that much, right? If whatever story they had, they could just be like, well, it's not going to be him. We're just going to have her fill his shoes, and it can still be the same, more or less, story that they already were planning.
Mm-hmm.
You think she keeps the little arm things?
She could.
That's what I was gonna say. Was Shuri's thing was she was more like tech and stuff like that, right? So, you think they still keep on that, or?
I'm sure she does the ritual, right? She does the Black Panther ritual, and takes the fucking, what is it? It's like a plant, and then she just gets all the Black Panther power. Like I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you think?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I really don't see them like legit replacing him with another dude. Like just like I don't know, like here's so and so, they're gonna legit replace him. Like I don't see that happening. I just feel like that's like
Yeah,
it's too soon. Like even if it's 5 years from now, it feels like it's too soon to just replace him. I feel like the more natural way would just have someone related to him, or even like it doesn't have to be Shuri. It could be the other girl he was into. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying someone close to him would replace his shoes, and I feel like that'd be a more natural fit.
Yeah, I could see that. I think if Marvel very much seems like they're not too crazy about replacing people, especially if it's their main cast. Usually, I mean, they have in the past, right? They replace the Hulk, they replace other minor characters, but it's the whole reason they killed off Iron Man and Captain America, right, or whatever, because they don't intend to, like, those actors were those characters, you know, and they want to form a continuity, and I think for that same reason, they will probably just end up, I mean, for whatever plans they had, they got to rewrite them now, but I'm pretty sure they are going to go that route where they're going to say, no, yeah, he passed or whatever, however they end up putting it. But I definitely don't think they're going to replace them. I think they will either, like you guys were saying, maybe go a Shuri route, or they bring back Killmonger, Rick. They bring back Killmonger and he takes the place of Black Panther.
How? I mean, it would have to be parallel universe or like somehow he lived. I don't know how you're gonna.
Someone gets to Madam Web, and they just weave the Black Panther from a different timeline where it was Killmonger.
Nah, I would buy a Reed Richards fucking.
Okay.
I would buy a Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Or maybe
Dude,
some cosmic event like a Galactus, and then it's just warping reality and time or something. That I could believe, okay, and then he somehow sees the right errors of his way, and he's a good king because he has legitimate claim, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But still, that you'd have to write so much just for it.
That's why it's just easier to have his sister do it instead of do this whole cosmic event just to do that.
Yeah. All right, fine. Okay, they go Shuri.
So either way, we'll see what happens. Sad that he's gone.
Yeah.
It's just weird. It's just weird. It's like he's literally like one of the heroes, and it's like, man, it's just so weird. Like, I know he's not a hero, obviously, but it's just I only know him as this thing. He's part of this.
Killmonger.
Not talking about Killmonger. No, yeah, man. I think Chadwick Boseman had an incredible career. Lots of great roles he was playing, and he left us too soon, man. I think he was robbed of a long-term, awesome career he could have had and everything. So, my heart goes out to him and his family. I think that's rough. Him battling with colon cancer while he was filming, everything he was doing and stuff. I think just really cool. Goes to show his strength during that time and everything. So hats off to him, man. He's a fantastic actor and everything, and sad to see him go.
Yeah. Well, I got another this won't be controversial at all because we're talking about Star Wars.
Okay. All right. Star Wars.
More excitement.
Criticizes Disney. John Boyega criticizes Disney. Like, can you believe this, guys? Like,
what do you say?
What do you say, Caleb?
What do you say?
Well, let me give you a little long, but bear with me, okay?
Okay. So we're listening.
John Boyega he's interviewing with GQ, and he says, "It's so difficult to maneuver," Boyega explained. "You get yourself involved in projects, and you're not necessarily going to like everything. But what I would say to Disney is do not bring out a black character, market them to be much more important in the franchise than they are, and then have them pushed to the side. It's not good. I'll say it straight up." And he goes a little bit, and he says, like, you guys knew what to do with Daisy Ridley. You knew what to do with Adam Driver, he said. You knew what to do with these other people, but when it came to Kelly Marie Tran, when it came to John Boyega, F all. So what do you want me to say? What they want you to say is, I enjoyed being a part of it. It was a great experience. Nah. I'll take that deal when it's great experience. They gave all the nuance to Adam Driver, all the nuance to Daisy Ridley. Let's be honest. Daisy knows this. Adam knows this. Everybody knows this. I'm not exposing anything. And he goes on to say a couple more things. But yeah, so that was his big thing, was he was really upset, about Star Wars. Like, he kind of mentions, the whole, like, the no plan. He's, like, kind of defending JJ as well with the Rise of Skywalker, which I still blame JJ a little bit. But he defends him and says, like, look, he wasn't planning on doing this, but he came trying to save it. But basically he was upset that, it's true, when The Force Awakens was coming out, you thought, okay, John Boyega is going to be the big character. Like, he's got the lightsaber in the trailer. Like, you think he's going to be a big character. And in The Force Awakens, he kind of is. But then after that, like, he's just side character. In Last Jedi, he does a pointless mission. And then in Rise of Skywalker, he's just, like, there screaming Rey the whole time. So
he really
was. He was really upset about that. So I don't know. What do you guys think of his comments? What do you think about that?
Yeah, man. I think it's very valid. I was excited for this kind of different take they were doing on the series. I mean, JJ did a great job with Force Awakens, I think, in the sense of, like, making it feel familiar but different, right? And you have these different characters. You have, like, these, an opportunity to have different kinds of different archetypes and stuff like that, right? And yeah, I mean, I feel like that out of the three, that was the only good one. Like, it was a good start, right? You're like, okay, I think this can go a bunch of really cool directions, and then it didn't, right? We had Johnson, who wrote that, or I don't know, maybe not wrote, but just
Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, man. The direction of the way that second one went was just abysmal, and I had high hopes that JJ would be able to come and save that in a way, and still it didn't come together at the end, man. Especially with all these weird character arcs. Like, for example, I know, what was that, the name of that girl that's the one in red with the red gear, who came to help them when they went on that planet.
When she was coin, she's like, I have the one pass where you can get on a ship.
Yeah, like, I mean, just basically just serves as a, just to further the plot, really. The C-3PO thing, like none of it held weight, right? You're like, dude, like, C-3PO is gonna lose his memory, like, and like, oh yeah, never mind, like, he's got it back later. Like, it just, they were so afraid to take these risks that they were presenting.
Yeah,
like Chewbacca dying.
Yeah, like Chewbacca dying, also stuff like that, right? Like, they were so afraid. And I think there was a lot of missed opportunities. I think the character arcs were not fully realized, and yeah, characters were underutilized. Miri Tran especially, and John Boyega. I mean, I thought, you know what? I liked John Boyega at the end of the first one. I didn't know who he was, right? So I'm like, who is this guy in my Star Wars movie? But he was, like, hilarious. He was funny. I liked it. And the fact that they just kind of did nothing with him and a bunch of the characters, really. I think his comments are 100% valid.
I mean, if you think about it, like, none of the characters had arcs, like, at all. Besides, like, if we're ending at the Force Awakens, from Last Jedi to Rise of Skywalker, none of them had arcs. John Boyega was the same at the end of Force Awakens that he was the same at the end of Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
And same with kind of Daisy. Like, she's really good. She stays really good, and she's still really good at the end of the movie. Like, she's this awesome Jedi, and nothing changes for her. She has no competition. She has no, like, quarrels. She's just good the whole time. She's and Adam Driver is Kylo Ren's the only character who has some arc. And
yeah, you're right. He is the only one. He was the only one.
Not even Poe. Poe's the same character. He doesn't change at all. He's the same character. There's no character arcs for any of the characters except probably Adam Driver, and not really Daisy Ridley. She kind of dies and gets kissed.
Sucks. These new series sucked, man.
Where does the fault lie? Is it in the studio or is it in the writing?
I think it's in the studio because I think they got nervous, or I don't know what they did, but they just, like, I think it's the studio, because I mentioned this before. It's like there was just no plan. Like, It's like JJ, you do your thing. Ryan, you do your thing, and then Trevorrow was supposed to do the third one. It's like you do your thing. And I don't know if you read the script for that one. That one was actually really cool. It was really different. They would take a lot of risks in that movie, but they didn't do that movie at all. They decided to scrap it completely and bring JJ back.
Do you think they brought him? I'm sorry. We'll finish your sentence.
Oh no, I was just saying that's my problem. Is I just feel like they had no plan. It was like you do your movie, you do your movie, and you do your movie, and like they all had different ideas for all the characters, and it was just such a scrambled mess. Like there was no overlaying plan. There wasn't a trilogy. It was just 3 separate movies. Yeah,
they're terrible, dude. You think they brought back JJ just because maybe the second one didn't do so well? They were like, well, the first one did pretty okay. Let's see if JJ can come save this type of deal.
Yeah, that's exactly why they brought him. Yep. Yepers.
Sad. Super sad.
Yep. So I thought it was kind of cool though that he wasn't afraid to talk bad about the experience. You know.
Oh yeah, man. He's been out there, especially with this COVID stuff and everything. I'm sorry, not the COVID stuff. The Black Lives Matter stuff and everything. He's out there. Like I don't know if you've seen. There's like these cool pictures of him out there with a megaphone and everything. And you just see him being passionate out there and stuff, man. And I was like, dude, like he's a cool person, man. So I think everything he was saying was completely valid for sure. And good on him for speaking out.
For sure. Then a little happier news, Star Wars related. The Mandalorian, the new second season comes out.
Season 2.
October 30th.
Yes. Let's see.
What year?
Right there.
Huh?
This year?
Yeah, 2 months from now.
Yeah, 2 months from now.
Nice.
We're getting new Mandalorian.
So hopefully a trailer soon. Hopefully.
Yeah, true. They got to drop something. I bet maybe by the beginning of October they start that hype train. Right?
Yeah. I'm hoping sooner. I want it. I want that trailer now.
Have they released any news or info about that by chance or no?
Remember, I told you they released a bunch of characters that are coming out.
Oh, that's right. And you're upset about that.
Yes, dude. They released like every character in that show. This person's gonna be here. This person's gonna be here.
Oh, cool.
This person.
All right,
okay,
good thing I didn't see that then.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking that bullet for us, Caleb.
No problem. Just scroll on the internet and just oh, cool. That's great.
Getting shot.
Just getting shot. Cool. Well, that is some good news, Caleb.
Last piece of news. Yeah, the last piece of news is the second trailer for the No Time to Die James Bond movie coming out. It's still saying it's coming out in November.
Yeah.
So the trailer came out today. Rick, what did you think about that? And what is your history with 007? Do you like it? Who's your favorite Bond?
I love James Bond. My early 20s, I did an entire run from first Bond to most recent Bond, which was, I think, Casino Royale at the time, with Daniel Craig coming out. So, full loop. And then been on track since then, man. I fucking love Bond, dude. I love Bond. I grew up with Bond. Pierce Brosnan was Frank and I's Bond growing up. So Gadget Bond was our Bond. Mm-hmm. And fucking dude, this trailer looked really fucking good. It looked really good.
Yes.
I like that they have Christopher. I forget his name.
Christopher Walken?
No.
His name was James Bond
from Django.
Oh my god, I'm blanking.
Right?
Christoph Waltz.
There you
go.
Waltz. Christoph. Sorry, not Christopher. Excited to see him in this,
he's coming back.
Yeah. Dude. It looks awesome. And I lost it, dude. I was gonna say something and I can't remember what I was gonna say.
All right, well, I'll come.
Trigger it. It's not coming.
I'll save you while you brain fart, bro. All right, Caleb.
What do you
Caleb,
think,
the only Bond movies I've seen are the Pierce Brosnan ones.
Oh
I've
my
never
God.
seen anything before or after.
You know what?
Gosh.
I haven't even. Yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah,
Wow, dude.
yeah, I know. But you know what? This movie looks pretty cool.
And you know what? It's funny you say that, dude, because okay, I remember now what I was gonna say is that I was recently rewatching. I rewatched GoldenEye. I was showing them to the kids.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
nice.
Emma's of age now.
Do that homework.
PG-13 or PG-14, whatever.
Mhm.
She's of age. She can watch Bond now. So I'm taking her through GoldenEye, and then we were watching Tomorrow Never Dies, and so she's kind of liking it. You know, the whole wackiness of the gadgets. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm excited to now show her, like, you know, Daniel Craig's Bond.
Yeah, it's and that's something I'm looking forward to is finding out what Daniel's Craig Bond looks like. I hear good things. Y'all have told me good things. We've had this conversation before.
Wait.
You probably don't remember it. But
There's four, right?
Realized, so you
I don't
haven't you haven't seen Daniel Craig's Bond.
No,
none
dude,
of them.
he hasn't seen Casino Royale. He hasn't seen Skyfall, man. He hasn't seen, like,
Okay,
man. But,
here's
like,
what I heard about the Bonds. I don't know if it's true or not. I hear like you get a good one and you get an okay one. You get a good one, you get an okay one. Is that correct?
I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that.
Yeah?
Pretty
Okay.
hard. Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
I mean, I'm not going to
But the
skip
thing-
any, but I'm just so I know what to brace myself for.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, with Daniel Craig's Bond, it's like Casino Royale, the first one came out, is like so good. It's like
Yeah.
such a great, so good.
So
And then you got Quantum of Solace, which is like, meh, it's fine,
Yeah.
it's whatever. It's short.
Man.
And then you have Skyfall, which is like, I think if it's
God.
not my favorite, it's one of my favorites. It's so good.
Skyfall is amazing.
And then you get Spectre, and again, it's kind of like a,
Like,
it's okay.
Even
Yeah.
that one was meh, but it was still like a good meh.
Yeah,
I
it's like, but this one looks really good again.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this looks really good. Looks like a
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good action.
it looks
You
really
get-
good, man. That plane
It's
coming out of
wild,
the back of the ship was like, I mean, I just love the way that looked. I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Is this going to be
Um,
his last Bond film?
I think so, because he's been talking about it for a while. Like he was
Right.
like super done with these Bond films.
Mhm.
So I think this is the last one officially. Because like I think he's sick of it. He's like, I don't want to do it anymore.
I feel like it. Then yeah, dude, it has to close out his story, because Daniel Craig's Bond is the only Bond that has a continuous story consistently between
Yeah.
like all of them.
Yeah.
So to bring
'Cause all
that
the other
story
Bond
to
movies-
close, yeah,
That
yeah,
close
no,
that
all
loop.
the other ones are like different. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man. Well,
I'll check that out, man. I will.
Let's start
I'm
from
gonna,
Sean Connery.
I'm gonna start from the
Connery.
beginning. Sean Connery.
you guys got Roger Moore, bro. Bam.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Roger Moore.
Okay.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I'll see if I can, guys.
Ever.
I definitely at least want to start watching the
You
Daniel
might
Craig one
watch
so I can
Daniel
catch up.
Craig one. I guarantee you will not go back to fucking Sean Connery.
Probably not.
Those were.
I don't got that kind of. I wish I had that kind of time. I don't have that kind of time.
You got that kind of time. You
Nope.
just don't want to make that kind of time.
Nope.
It's true.
Anyways, that's all the news stories we got. That's all the headlines.
Cool, man. That was a super lengthy news segment. Sorry for all the
sorry.
fandom.
Frank,
I'm sorry,
What?
man. I'm sorry.
do you have any headlines? Because I kind of have something.
Oh, I mean, not really. Let me see. Well, Rick, if you
Well-
want to go, and I'll check. Because sometimes I'll save stuff, but I think it's been too long.
Today was the Nintendo Direct came out.
Oh, that's right. The Nintendo Direct was today. I didn't watch that. Anything cool come out of that?
Okay, so they're doing Super Mario All Stars 3D, which is going to have Super Mario 64. It's going to have Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario Galaxy on the Switch, all bundled together.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Questions. Are
Yeah.
they remastered or are they just complete
No.
1-to-1?
1-to-1.
Just 1-to-1.
Yeah,
Okay.
no remaster.
But they're
Still
bundling it
$60.
all as one game. $60 then, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
$60 for 3 games.
It was 64 Sunshine, and Galaxy.
Galaxy 1,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Which
But, I mean,
I never played Galaxy, dude. I didn't
oh
play
my god, dude! Galaxy was so good.
Because I'm like, okay, cool. That means I can play Galaxy now, and I can, nostalgia play 64 and then like refresh with Sunshine. Sunshine was fun as fuck.
Yeah. The Galaxy game. Well, I didn't get to play the second one, but I played all of the first one. Really, really great game. The stuff they do with the physics, with the music, even I feel is so good. I could listen to that soundtrack over and over. It's really good. But cool. Wow. I didn't even. Man, I got to watch that trailer.
Yeah, dude. Noise.
What else? What else came out of that?
Other stuff. Kind of the one I saw.
The one important one.
One important one that was like, yay. Okay. Have you been playing anything though? How are we doing?
Oh, we're moving on to what you've been playing, reading, what you've been doing.
Yeah.
What you been doing?
I will probably have the shortest list as I have not had much time. I did see little one-offs here and there. I saw, I think the first. Actually, okay, Caleb, I saw the first episode to the Harley Quinn on HBO Max.
That's right.
Yes. What'd you think?
Yeah, I just saw that first episode, and holy shit, the amount of cussing and gore in that, or was pretty crazy because it's got that Saturday morning cartoon look, right? And you just hear them cussing up a storm. Like, holy shit! Like, I was not prepared for this. This is like an adult cartoon, basically that's what it is. So that was very jarring because I'm not expecting to see that stuff, and it's happening. I did feel like they were pushing it a little bit, like just because they could. It felt like they're saying it a little too much. I'm like, this feels a little bit forced, but whatever. It was cool. I saw the first episode. That was pretty interesting. I kind of do want to keep watching those. Though it was pretty good. You watched the whole thing, right?
No, I watched the first 3 episodes, but that's the same. I have the same problem. Mm-hmm. I think they cuss way too much. I don't know where they got in their head that like, oh, Harley, she cusses all the time. Because even in the movie, she cusses a lot. I'm like, she doesn't cuss that much, guys. Like, I don't know where this super edgy Harley Quinn came from. Yeah. So that's what I didn't like about it. I didn't like all the cussing. Like, she cusses once or twice. Yeah, that's fine. They sometimes they blur it out in comics. Sometimes. Or like sometimes it'll be like a small gory scene, but like this one was like super gory, and I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Aggressiveness.
Wasn't there like a season 2 coming out or something? Did they announce that in Fandom? I think
like 2 or 3 seasons already, actually.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. There was. I remember seeing the list now.
Yeah.
So I
saw 3 episodes. I didn't dig it.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, the first one, I think I'm still intrigued. Like, I'm still willing to check it out just to see where it goes. But yeah, I only saw the first episode.
my Harley Quinn action figures.
Yeah. What else did I see? Okay, I guess we'll get into the big one y'all probably want to mention. Dude, that's awesome.
I have a whole bunch of Harley stuff here.
I think I've seen the first 2 episodes to Umbrella Academy.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, only the first 2.
It's really sad to hear.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. But it's interesting. It's interesting so far. Where you all finished that?
I did.
I haven't finished it.
No. What episode you on? 1 more left? Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm on episode 9. So
wow. Okay. Yeah. What do y'all think of it so far, man? Or Rick, I know you've seen the whole thing.
Well, yeah, I don't want to say anything.
Okay, but overall, is it spoilery if you talk about your overall feeling about the show?
Oh, overall, I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it. It was good. I'm looking forward to season 3.
Cool. Caleb?
Overall, so far, I like it too. It's cool. Mm-hmm. I feel like I had some thing to say about it, but I forgot. When I finish it, I'll let you know how I truly
all
feel
right.
about it.
How do we feel about Diego's long hair?
I like it.
I
don't
do not
care. It's
like it
cool.
at all.
I don't like his goatee.
I don't like any of it.
I like it, and I like the comments he gets about it.
Okay, I'm looking forward to those then. I don't like it. It doesn't go with his face. I was like, I just feel like they're trying to do something different with him, and they just gave him this mop on his head. I'm like, this looks stupid. Why are they doing this?
He's an insane asylum, man. He can't cut his hair.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure you can probably get haircuts at an insane asylum,
Nah, man.
or you're doing it yourself because you're crazy.
Nah, man. You ever been there? I've been there. Haircuts there.
He's been to Arkham.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So far, I don't like that. You know what I can talk about? Because I was at the end of episode 2. It was on a cliffhanger, but no, never mind. I guess we don't want to get into it because y'all can't really say much. Never mind.
Right.
Sorry. It's interesting, though.
Thanks, Frank.
It's very interesting. Them seeing their dad on the grassy knoll. That's interesting.
1960s.
Yeah. That's all I know. Really, I'm like, oh, okay, something's going on.
Mm-hmm.
We will find out. We will find out.
I have no idea, sir.
But now, hey, I got some time now, boys. I'll try to finish that, and maybe hopefully in the next one we'll maybe do a little spoilery talk about it if y'all are down.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if you finish in time.
Also true.
Yeah.
All right. And I honestly, guys, I think that's kind of about it for me, man. Watching wise, at least, especially.
Playing anything?
Caleb, me playing stuff.
Yeah, have you played anything?
I play a little bit of Fall Guys.
Yeah,
Y'all been playing that or no?
Fall
I
Guys.
want to.
Fall Guys.
I haven't had the time to play.
Been playing.
Fall Guys is fun. It's an interesting concept. I think should have probably how did someone not do this sooner? Type of idea. So there was I know where they maybe kind of got the idea from a little bit. So my kid used to play these little iOS games on his phone, right? And one of them was this essentially like a 2D platforming runner.
You talking about like the IO games?
Yes, yeah, and you would play with literally 4 or 5, like maybe even 6 other people. They would all connect, and all the characters would run on screen, and you would get power ups to either boost yourself or like stop them, because it's basically, a chase. Yeah, it's a race essentially.
It's like
it's like Mario Kart, but 2D with power ups and all that or whatever. So this is kind of that concept a little bit, and kind of turned on its head and turned 3D and made into modern day, with the battle pass and everything, which I think is genius. I'm like, man, how did this not happen already? I think the whole day one, you don't pay extra for a battle pass, like that's got people jonesing for the skins and everything, gives you something to work towards and all that or whatever, especially because you had to pay for the game up front. I don't know if they're going to make all battle passes paid or not.
I didn't have to pay for the game.
No, why not?
Because PS Plus was free.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was free on I got it on PS Plus, but then
loser.
But then my kid's like,
loser.
My kid's like,
I haven't yet, but I might.
My kid's like, my friends don't have PS4s. Buy it for me on Steam. I'm like, fine. And so there they go. They get to play on Steam, which means I get to play on Steam now. Don't check my hours played though, because it's only on PlayStation and I haven't played anything on Steam. Okay. Disclaimer. But that game's pretty cool, man. A lot of streamers started picking it up, so it's exploded. Yeah, it's exploded. Everyth's fun. I'll tell you what else is kind of starting to explode on Twitch that I also got to play.
What's that?
A little game called Among Us.
Ooh.
Y'all heard of Among Us?
Yeah, I haven't played it yet, but I want to. I know the little concept. I downloaded it on my phone. It's free on iOS.
Yeah. Caleb, have you played Among Us?
You paid for it, loser. He got it for free.
Technically, I got it gifted to me, so I also got it free. Caleb, do you know what Among Us is? Have you seen it, played it, or anything?
No, I don't have any friends, so I don't. I have not played it.
Okay, well, well, I got your back, Caleb. That's why you got people like me here. So,
all right.
Among Us is pretty cool. It's
Among Us.
Among Us.
Sound like you're saying Among Us.
Like fungus Among Us, without the fungus. Anyway, Among Us is basically like a whodunit. It's almost like you're playing Clue a little bit, but not really. It's multiplayer. I think it's like up to like 10 people. And the idea is that you and 9 of your friends, let's say, all your friends, Caleb, you all are on a spaceship. You're all play little customizable little spacemen that you can play as. You're tasked with running around the ship to complete all these tasks, right? Now, at the very beginning, someone knows right away that they are the imposter. Your goal is to kill people. Now, everyone's doing their tasks. If you're the imposter, you're there killing people, right? And when people come to find a dead body, they report it. And then you come to the round of like, we're going to talk now, because you're not talking that entire time. You're just doing your tasks and you're observing who's walking by you and which way did they come from and stuff like that. So when someone reports a body, okay, cool, it's time to talk and who knows what, right? We talk about who found the body, where was it, who was with you, oh, I saw this person go that way. And it's very much like you all trying to figure out which one of you is lying. And so having people do these tasks is a good distraction because you have to complete them, obviously, to like win the game before the imposter kills all of y'all or enough of you, basically. Yeah. And so there's, so then you all vote, right? Oh, we all think it's this person. You vote, you literally kick them off the ship, and then it tells you if they were an imposter or not. And it's so fun when it's not, because everyone was so certain and then it wasn't one of them. So like, shit, okay, back to the game. You do that loop again until either side wins. It's a super, super fun game. They basically take that. If you ever played Jackbox, it was that game called Faking It. It's basically like a version of that where you're just having to lie through your teeth and try to pretend you're not the killer or whatever. And that game's fun, man. It's for, I think they already announced the part 2 to that also. It's only $5 on Steam, and I'm not sure how the free version works on iOS, but yeah, it's a lot of streamers have been picking that thing up too, just because it's it's getting a little more popular, it's gaining traction, and it's fun as hell to play. And
cool.
Yeah. And I think for games I've been playing, that's it for me, boys.
Nice. You, Caleb?
Nice. Well, TV shows I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of anime because I'm the anime teacher.
Yeah. True.
So there's 2 shows I've been wanting to tell you guys about.
Okay.
Because I can specifically tell you guys about it, and I can't really like tell the whole world.
Yeah.
The first show I want to talk about is called Prison School.
Prison School.
Yes. So this show is basically about this school that was all girls, and then they allow co-ed. So there's like 5 or 6 guys that join the school, right? And they're like, oh, cool, we're gonna be here with a bunch of girls or whatever. And so like the first night or so, like, hey, let's peep in on the showers or whatever. So they try to peep in on the showers and they get caught, and so they get sent to the school prison. But it's like this super crazy, like they're constantly getting beat up and thrown around and getting tortured or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do I explain it? It's very fan servicey, but to the max. To the max, because they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know what
this show is like. We know what you're here for. You're not here for the funnies.
What you're here for, right? Yeah, so
you're maybe here a little bit for the funnies.
There's a bunch of stuff, right? There's an uncensored version, a censored version.
Oh, okay.
You know
Yeah,
Is okay? At what point are we
yeah.
preaching hentai and anime?
It's not. It's actually not. I promise.
Okay.
It's just they show some scenes, but it's not. They don't actually do stuff. So
Yeah.
it's not anime as they call it.
Is this on like what are you streaming this on?
Hulu, but I watched it on a legal website to watch
Okay.
the uncensored version.
Cool. Nice. Okay.
But so here's the thing. So there's not like a bunch of. But here's the thing. The show is hilarious. There's some scenes where I was just laughing out loud, dude. It's a legit funny show. Like there's a lot of stuff like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. There's a lot of WTF moments, but it's also just hilarious. Like obviously they play on the fact that they're being fan servicey. So it's all fun. It's dude, it is so funny. It's a really, really funny show. It's only 12 episodes long. It's an easy binge. I really suggest you guys, if y'all can, try to watch it. It's really
maybe I'll check it out.
It's
It
really
kind of
funny.
it kind of reminds me of that. I had talked about it on here before, very briefly. It was this one. If you're ever watching stuff on Funimation, it was called. I think it was like how heavy are the dumbbells you lift or something like that.
Mhm.
You might like that. It's a little bit. It's like obviously aware of what it's doing, but like in a workout gym kind of environment, and which also I think is legitimately funny. But yeah, if you're looking for something in that wheelhouse, Caleb, I recommend you that one. It's pretty funny.
And so the other show that's kind of similar, it's a toned down version of it, right? They don't actually show stuff in this show. But I don't know if you guys have heard of Food Wars.
Yeah,
I've heard of it. I have not seen a trailer or anything.
I believe I talked about this on
Oh, you did?
podcast,
I'm sorry.
where I tried to watch Food Wars with Emma.
No.
Yeah, dude. Okay, yeah. I'm telling you, that first episode, I had turned it on, and I was like, hey, I heard this was pretty good, and I'd seen a little bit of stills, and the food that they draw looks amazing. I'm like,
that's what I heard too.
I'm like, let's watch this. So I pop it on, not looking at the ratings or anything, at the maturity level or anything, and then it opens up with that first, and she tries that peanut butter squid, and it's just having this. She's just being ravaged by this peanut butter squid, and I was like fumbling for the controller, and my daughter's there laughing her head off, like because I'm like trying to stop it, and she's like, what is this? So I was like, no.
Dude, I heard the same thing. I heard like, oh, it's a pretty good show. You should check it out. It's kind of funny. Like I heard from the people. I was like, okay, like I didn't even think anything of it.
Yeah.
Dude, so basically when they have really good food, they have they have like a foodgasm, literally. They never actually show anything in the show. Like it's always like everything's barely covered.
Yeah.
But there's another show that is
heavily
hilarious. Yeah, it's a show you can't watch the kids, but it's hilarious. By the end of the first episode, oh dude, there's like, it's so funny. I was like dying.
I haven't even gotten that far, man.
Dude, you should just get to the end of the first episode. It's really, really funny. I've like 5 episodes in the show. It's just also really hilarious because it's about food, right? So they take it. They know what they're doing at this time too, right? So they take this food so seriously, and it's like an anime action scene, and it's like so seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so funny. Like, oh my gosh! And then whenever they try the food and they love it, like it's so funny. It's so fun. So those 2 shows, if you get a chance, you should check them out.
That Food Wars.
Is like on Tuesday.
What is that on? Is it on Funimation or Netflix, or what is it on?
Food Wars is on Netflix.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one is easy to watch.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay. I'll add it to my watch list, man.
Yeah.
And
the other show.
Yeah. Oh. No, that's what I was gonna ask.
Is called I think it's called Haikyu. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's a volleyball show.
The volleyball one, yeah. I've seen a couple episodes of that one.
Yeah, same. I started the first couple episodes. I like it. It's fun. It's cool.
What's the premise?
Literally about
volleyball.
It's just anime volleyball.
Yeah, it's just it's a drama with them in volleyball, and
Is it like school drama also? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much rivalry between
I've never...
classmates and crushes going on and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that's kind of why I stopped. Emma was kind of into it, and I was like, I want to watch something more actiony.
Yeah.
Well, and that's
more
the thing
higher
for
stakes.
me is like,
Yeah.
that's the thing for me. I've never seen like just a regular anime before, where
Like
it's
a regular
normal.
drama.
Like just a
Yeah,
drama.
I've never seen one of those before, so it's refreshing for me.
Yeah, like
It's
you cleanse the
it's a nice little
palate.
change of pace.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, so that's fun. I finally finished the first season of Carole and Tuesday. Freaking finally.
Oh, dude. What'd you think, man?
So good.
Right,
And
it was
I'm on the
good.
second season.
Dude,
First couple
what do you
episodes of the second season.
what do you think of like the last 3-4 episodes are having that kind of like American Idol type of competition
Yeah.
and stuff? Like I thought that was so
Yeah.
good. And it's not like they cut away from a band or someone singing. Like you hear their entire song or whatever.
Yeah.
And I thought that was kind of
super
cool. Yeah, and you hear
And they're
and they're
all
there
English.
judging it. Right?
Yeah.
I liked
So-
it, man.
So
I've-
what
Go ahead. Sorry.
so I was so curious about the show, I wanted to look it up. And so
Yeah.
I looked it up, and I didn't know this, but it's by the same creator of Cowboy Bebop.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I mentioned that
I was
when
like,
I said it. When I brought
I'm
it up.
sorry, I forgot. It was so
It's
long
okay.
ago.
It's okay. It's okay, Caleb.
And
Yeah,
it's
because I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop talking. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah,
you go
Frank,
ahead.
shut
I
up,
just-
man. I'm trying to
I just-
listen to what Caleb's been doing
I'm all
and
excited.
playing.
Real quickly, I just want to interject and say, yeah, because when I was reading about him doing it, I mean, he talked about when he did Cowboy Bebop and how he made that very heavy with the jazz. Same thing with Samurai Champloo. He, went with hip hop or whatever. And with this one, he was saying he kind of liked playing with the thought of some, futuristic kind of music, but like having like operatic. Well, I mean, it's very different from a lot of stuff or whatever. But his anime is always just heavily musically influenced and stuff like that. So, yeah. What were you saying,
And I
Caleb?
noticed that we're watching the show too, and I was like, man, this is a really cool future. Like all the little things they're just doing during the day. I'm like, this is a really cool future they're in. And that's when I saw or the first article I saw was like, it's the same universe as Cowboy Bebop. I'm like, what? And then
Yeah.
I was like, no, I think people just assume that because it's by the same creator.
Mhm.
So it's just like, oh, it's the same universe, but whatever.
Did you
So I
also
was like, oh,
go?
it's super cool.
Did you go check out that Instagram afterwards?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Did you follow?
It's super cool. I follow them.
Yeah, it was good.
So
I did
it's
too.
super
And I was like,
cool.
this is on the show. They took the picture on the show, and I'm seeing it here in real life.
Yeah.
So I thought that was
cool.
kind of cool. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I think I've only seen the first episode of the second season. I've been meaning to get back to it, and now that you reminded me, I'm like, oh, that's right. I need to watch that second season because I think that closes technically season 1, right? Because it's like part 1, and now this is part 2. It's all still considered technically first season, I believe. Yeah.
And then the last anime that I have. Oops. Am I still there?
Yeah, you're still here.
Okay. My phone might die, by the way. So just letting you guys know.
Oh god. Okay. Oh no.
The last anime that I have started, and you might think I'm crazy, but you know what? I've never seen it before. And
Okay.
I want to start something, that looks cool. And actually, my thing is everyone talks about it, but I don't know the references and I don't know about it. I started. Anyone take a guess? Take a guess, Rick?
I have no idea.
You want to take a guess, Frank?
I'm gonna guess the one that I forgot to mention. I've also been seeing, but I don't know if this is the same one. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
No.
Damn. Okay.
I
Well,
do
I saw like 2 episodes of that. It's really good. I like it.
Yeah, dude, JoJo's is fucking great, dude. Keep going. It just gets wackier. It's fun.
Yeah. I don't want to cut you. Okay. I'm just gonna say real quick about JoJo's. That
This
anime is
phone's gonna
really
die!
good. Okay. Go, Caleb. Go.
The show that I have started is Naruto.
Oh. So
Wow,
I've never seen it
it was very telling of us, telling you to do some Naruto stuff at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
You're starting with actual Naruto, right? Not later.
Not Shippuden.
Not Shippuden. Okay, cool.
Are
Wow,
you
man.
following a filler guide?
Huh?
Are you following a filler guide?
Oh no, I'm not. Should I do
Oh,
that?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, definitely towards the later, you run into like a good chunk of fillers, man. So yeah, if you want to, like, if you're really 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 digging everyone and you don't mind fillers, go ahead. But if you want just story, follow a filler guide.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. Because I remember Frank saying there's like a filler season.
Pretty
I'm
much.
so curious about that.
Yeah. What's how many episodes are you in?
I'm only like 5 episodes in.
Okay. It's good, man. It gets better. We have things to say about it, but I'm not want to spoil anything for you later on. But yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff comes out of that show. Very good.
So I know it's like every time I see people like cosplaying, like Naruto is always there, but it's just like I've never seen it before. So
I want to
cool,
track
man.
Progress with arcs and seasons, so keep us updated.
Yeah, man.
I will.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. So
Cool.
And then the only thing I've been playing is Ghost of Tsushima.
So how is it?
Oh man, how is that?
Great.
It's really good. It's really good. You get the option of choosing like playing it in English or in Japanese. I chose to play it in Japanese. So
I would have done the same.
Subtitles the entire time.
I really would have done the same.
And authentic.
Yes, I would have done the same.
Authentic.
Do not blame you.
So it's really cool. I really enjoy it. It's really fun. I really like it a lot. And it's beautiful. Obviously,
is that game basically like open world, like kind of RPG, right? Or like they're going for that whole thing?
I would go. It's definitely like a Arkham City. Yeah, because there's like 3. It's an open world, but it's like 3 big maps.
Okay.
Or 3 big areas.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, got little question mark things you go and find. You got little camps you gotta go destroy.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool, really fun, really enjoy it. I'm just taking my sweet little time with that game. So it's
enjoying
fun.
all the sceneries and everything, right, man? The visuals.
Yeah, for sure. And the camera mode is like right there. You don't have to like dig through it. It's like you can just press the left button, and it's like you're already in camera mode. And there's a lot of different options too, so it's really cool. It gives you like lots of effects to take a cool shot or whatever. So it's really I like that about it too. But the one thing I really enjoy about the game, it started in the beginning of the game, is that I feel like when I'm striking people with my samurai sword, like I feel like I'm actually hitting them, because it takes like 2 or 3 hits to kill them. I'm like, man, I feel so realistic than like other games where I'm like jab, 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 dead. It feels like I'm just doing a good couple of swings and then they're dead. And it's like, man, it feels authentic. It feels real. It feels like the hits really hit. So I really like it in that sense too.
Nice.
The gameplay, is it like Arkham in that sense of like you're attacking and then maybe like blocking and deflecting if you're like are you, because you're probably fighting multiple dudes, right, or whatever?
Yeah, you get, so it's like first like you try to do stealth, try to kill as many as you can stealth wise, and then once you start getting into fighting multiple people, like you can parry, you can block. You got so you even have like 4 different stances because there's 4 different villains, right? So there's people with shields, people with spears, people with swords. And so if you kill one dude, you have to like switch quickly to your other stance of a shield stance. So he'll be like this, and then he'll switch to this. And it's like, it's cool. You have to be like on top of it while you're fighting multiple dudes. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like the challenge.
Did you play the black and white mode yet?
No, because I wanted to like play the whole thing, just as is, and then maybe later I'll play it through black and white. But yeah, I didn't want to like go back and forth the whole time. I was like, I just want to enjoy it as it is for now.
Yeah. No, I bet. Yeah. Cool, man. I want to get that later on in the future and give that a try here. It's really, really good. Rick, what you been playing, watching?
I started Westworld season 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are your feelings on that so far?
I'm glad that I'm glad that I'm getting back into it, because I was just remembering just like all this crazy shit and how deep the show is, and how I almost feel like I should do a rewatch of season 1 again just to like get the full effect there.
I feel like they were like constantly talk about it, So I don't feel like you
Okay.
need to, because
Okay.
it's like they constantly talking
Yeah,
about
because
that season
they've been
one.
doing a good job of reminding you of what is what, you know.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah,
not.
what's important at the time.
Yeah. They hold your hand pretty good in this. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'd still want to rewatch a recap at least, but
Yeah.
they don't do that at the beginning of the show at least. No.
yeah. They
Right?
do the.
I think that's all you need. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a quick little refresher.
Yeah. So enjoying that.
YouTube it.
I've been catching up with My Hero.
Oh, cool. Where you at?
What episode are you on?
I'm on the episode where I think this might be a filler because it's like the kindergarten kids. You know.
Oh.
How,
Yeah, it's a filler. Yeah.
yeah. So
There's not that many of those, but they're still fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. I was like, okay, this
Is this before or after the arc stuff?
This is after the arc.
this
This is after. So you already
Dude, that was
experienced the
so
whole
cool.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you think, man? Just that whole thing.
That was pretty intense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. dude.
I loved how Midoriya could just finally unleash and go. We get to see him at 100%. You know,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
I think that season especially, man, I've like grew this like love for Mirio especially, dude. I was like, man, this
You
is
grew
so good. Mirio,
Where'd
man.
You grow? You
I
something
grew
in your pants,
grew love for Mirio. Caleb, shut up! You're gonna die soon.
This character was really good.
Yeah, I loved Mirio's arc in that, especially just you see him almost like All Might wanting to just be the best. Oh, there he goes. I told him to stop.
And we lost.
We lost Caleb, everybody.
Oh no.
Oh well. Well, not unheard of. We'll finish the rest of the show without him.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I loved Mirio in that. I think that was such a great, like, it didn't bring me to tears, but I got close, man. I got close.
Yeah, no, he had a pretty powerful scene.
Yeah.
It's really good.
What else you been watching?
Let's see what else I've been watching. I mean, I'm still watching What We Do in the Shadows. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's on my watch list though. I want to check that out.
So good. I started Megalobox, another anime. That one's on Netflix. That's the one where they do the boxing. He's kind of got like, it's like
yeah. They got like these enhanced parts and stuff, right?
Yeah, like on their arms and stuff.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have these like gears and stuff. So it's a little steampunky geary wise, or I don't know, deep. What would you call like more of a gears and like
an exoskeleton though, right?
Kinda, yeah.
A little bit.
And then like the more high tech ones look more sleek and look more like these are just cyborgy, kind of like already just attached to your body, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, right away the anime kicks off with he fights basically the number one dude, right? And then it's just like, oh, now it's gonna be like the road back up there to get that rematch and take him out, you know. So that's kind of where the anime is going, I feel.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm only like 2 or 3 episodes in, but so far we're enjoying it.
Cool.
Let me see what else. Well, I finished watching the whole Umbrella Academy season. I was gonna start re-watching The Witcher. Actually.
A rewatch.
Yeah, dude. Because
man,
I felt like it was so good. Yeah, I felt it was so fast.
It was.
I wanted more, and I kind of I wanted to go through it again. So
like you want like more of the lore and everything. Like
dude, just that whole feeling, like that whole little adventure that I had binge watching The Witcher was so enjoyable. Like I was like, I want another one of those. So I'm thinking about redoing it. Cool. Playing. I've been playing more Magic: The Gathering. I always bring it up, but I'm doing a new format now. I've been doing Commander and EDH, and that's been kind of fun.
Okay.
And the Artifact 2.0.
Oh, dude, Artifact. What is tell me about that.
Yeah, so it's still in it's still in beta. Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
I didn't sign anything, so I.
All right. No NDA signed. You're good.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm playing the game. Fuck them. I'll stream it. I don't care. Anyways, yeah. So that's kind of interesting. You know that it's going through a bunch of balance changes and stuff like that, but the game does feel like you still do feel like it's a nice strategy game, but it's not as like stressful, I guess, as Artifact 1. Because when I would play Artifact 1, it's like every single card move felt really, really important. Yeah. And in this one, I feel like you can get away a little bit with more screw ups, you know? So it does feel a little more user friendly, you know? Yeah. But I'm having fun with it. I'm wondering what they're gonna do with the money stuff and how they're gonna introduce the cards, because they did say that they were gonna have all the cards be free and that you'd be able to just earn them by playing through quests and just playing the game.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So, you'll be able to unlock packs, and then you could just unpack, and then you'll eventually get them. So every time I level up, Hearthstone. Yeah, every time I level up, I get a free pack.
Okay.
And they have kind of like this tutorial where you can get started, where it's it already has a pre-deck made, and then you're kind of like playing it, so this way you're getting used to it, and then they give you more cards. They give you kind of like instead, like, your enemy always has like less health than you, or like it'll have like, oh, they have like way more mana than you do, but their mana works backwards, where every turn they have less mana and every turn you have more mana. So you kind of have to like stave off like this huge fight in the beginning, and then like slowly you're ramping back up. So it's kind of fun. Like, it's making it fun. Like, I've never played a card game where it was like, this is, or I guess Hearthstone. Yeah, Hearthstone kind of had stuff like that too, where they had really fun events like that. So,
yeah. That sounds cool, man. As far as the because I mean, you mentioned balance changes. I know you can see all three boards at once now and stuff like that. Yeah. So does it feel a little more like, oh, I'm playing Dota, but like a strategy version of like Dota now or something, because you're maybe able to control three lanes like that?
You kind of do. You do feel like, because also there are like there is like top, middle, and bottom. And then it does go one way. Like, if you can move, like, say, like Anti-Mage is in the game, right? And he can blink in 5 spaces in either direction. Okay. But like, now Timbersaw, for example, can do something similar, where he can Timber Chain into spaces across, but you can only move like 2 timber spaces like upwards, which would be like the top lane, or you could move like, say, 5 or 6 spaces like to your right, which is the bottom lane. So it almost like it goes from left to right, you know?
Yeah. But there's like, I mean, that's kind of cool though. It's like,
so it gives you strategy, gives you, you cool. Definitely play around. You can do sneaky strats. You can do different things. There's item cards. There's a lot of more synergy stuff too. Being put in with the items in the new shop, and being able to like earn interest instead of just I have nothing, I'm just gonna pass. Now there's an interest button where you're like, okay, none of these cards are good, I'm just gonna gain money instead, or I'm gonna upgrade my shop so that my item cards that come up are of higher rarities.
Cool. That sounds interesting, man. I can't wait to check that out, dude. Like, I saw like a minute or two over your shoulder the other day, and I was like, I want to know more, and I had to leave. But
and they're getting really into the they're putting a lot into like lore and story. So we're getting like a lot of Dota lore, which is awesome. Like, that's one of the big excitements for me, is just all the Dota lore.
Yeah, like all the stuff coming out of it and everything. Yeah, I love that.
It's all about the Red Mist army and Tredston's army fighting each other and all this other stuff right now. And that's just because that's supposed to be this set. And then the next set's going to tell a different story with like, all this other stuff. So yeah, I'm really hoping it does good and it starts to take off,
Yeah. No, that looks cool. I mean, that sounds cool, man. I can't wait to try that out. And especially once it goes live and everything, I'm interested to see like how how it's going to fare, like now that they've made all these changes. And honestly, man, I think that's what they needed to do, was to have some kind of nice free to play element. I mean, I know you guys harp on me a lot for those gacha games, but at the same time, they are doing the exact same thing. Hearthstone is doing the exact same thing. Artifact is going to be doing now, where it's like, hey, play the game, have fun. If you want to throw some money in there, you can. You get some cool stuff out of it or whatever. But there's this progression, right? There's this you're playing this live game, yet you continue to get more as you play. Like, even though maybe you don't spend a lot of money on it, your presence there matters. You are still unlocking things, you're still playing, you're learning strategies. And then I think it's cool that at some point, depending on the game you play, right, or whatever, if you decide to put money, you you start to either unlock cool like skins or whatever, or like, hey, I'm a really, really hardcore player, I'm gonna invest a little bit in this little upgrade path to like get these kinds of cards faster, or whatever you're playing. There's options to that kind of stuff, and I think that's cool. The fact that they're kind of taking that route with it finally.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So that's cool, man.
Other than that, last thing, I finished reading or listening to Wheel of Time audiobook.
Okay. I still argue that's considered reading, bro. I'll take it.
Finished Wheel of Time this morning.
Okay. How do you feel?
Wow.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. Like, wow. Like, I enjoyed the ending. I was satisfied. I am really, really looking forward to seeing the show, to seeing what they do with the show, dude. Because, damn, this was great. This was great.
I'll tell you right now, it's probably not going to be as good as that book.
Probably. I know. Yeah, I'm sure. Like definitely when reading things, I'm like, how do you express this? Like, how are you going to be able to? How does this project onto screen? But so that's why I'm excited to see what they pick.
Yeah.
They don't pick bullshit.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Well, I'm hoping it's great, man. But I mean, they got that Amazon money, man. So I mean, their CGI or their team's production stuff should be pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
They're releasing casts, on Twitter and stuff. The cast, I think production had stopped for a bit, but I think now it's back on. So hopefully next year we can get it, because I think it was supposed to be coming out this year, but it got pushed back to next year.
I was gonna say, with delays and stuff, with COVID and everything, I wouldn't be surprised if that thing got pushed back a year or two.
So I'm hoping just a year. Just I'm hoping, man. Damn.
Well, I mean, if they haven't released any pre-production stuff yet, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it'll still be a while, but I mean, who knows, right? Maybe they can make that happen sooner.
I mean, as soon as I was done, I was just like, fuck. I almost want to go and do another read-through.
We could.
Because it's like, because you see so much, man, and you're just like,
now that you know everything,
now you know everything. You're like, this whole time, and you're like, just to see it again, it's just I don't know what I'm gonna read next, dude.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Is like, what do you have on the nothing yet so far?
Nothing, dude. And you know what? It is a nightly ritual for me to listen to my book, and like get ready for my bed and everything. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do tonight.
Now you read The Witcher, bro.
Right? Maybe.
Yeah.
I was thinking. So on my to read list, I was thinking of hitting Game of Thrones, but then I was like, it's unfinished, and I don't want to read an unfinished series and just be left on cliffhanger. I want. This was great because this was the grandest epic journey ever that I took. It was great. But now, where to from here? I'm thinking some Stephen King, maybe some Dark Tower stuff. Okay. I'm not sure, man. I'm gonna feel around, see what other stuff is there. But this was high fantasy, so I wanna make a switch. So little
palate cleanser.
Yeah. This is why I'm kind of like maybe not Witcher, but definitely maybe switch it up, change it up a bit.
Okay.
But
That
yeah,
sounds good, man.
if anyone has suggestions, let me know in the comments.
In the comments below, let us
Yeah.
know what you would want Rick to read.
Yeah, I'll do it. I got time.
Also, check out our Discord channel that we're launching here pretty soon. We're gonna throw that on there as a place to hang out. If you want any live updates and stuff like that, we're gonna be posting them on there as well. You can check out our Twitter. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more active on Twitch now. Hopefully Rick will join me maybe on some of that stuff.
Hopefully.
That'll be pretty cool. We can be doing any of that.
Yep.
Rick, you got anything else you were doing? Is that the end of it?
I think that's the end of it for me, man.
Cool, man. That's the end of the show, everybody. We'll say goodbye to Caleb, who
Bye, Caleb.
who ninja poofed out of here.
That's right. Yeah, you just ghosted.
Just ghosted. The anime teacher teaching us everything.
He just did his little.
He took off. And that's the end of the show, everybody. Thanks for checking us out and taking a look at everything we do on this channel. We'll be doing some more stuff, so stay tuned. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Rick.
Yo.
Does this look like it's going in my eye?
Stop. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. See if I can do this. I don't know if I can.
Is this what you plan on doing for students?
Yeah.